What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, we're going to break down another Reddit post from a gentleman that talks about height insecurity. And the reason that I picked this one is because so many men have this insecurity. They feel that they are not tall enough to even date anyone at all. And very often, it's not even about the height, it's about something else that they are doing that makes women not want to go out with them. And you can see in this one that this is a prime example. So let's jump right into it. So he says, "Girl said she would tolerate my height. I was having a great conversation with a girl on a dating app. She is 5'1", everything was going great. Then I realized I forgot to ask her about my height. I'm 5'3", and I know this is probably controversial, but I like to ask. A lot of women are not cool with dating a guy that is 5'3", and sometimes they don't see it clearly written on my profile. Anyway, when I asked her, she started making jokes about it and sort of dodging and not giving a clear answer. She said her ex was actually 5'3" too, but she didn't like his height and only tolerated it. She also said, I would be lying if I said that I liked your height. This didn't sit well with me. I don't want to be settled for or a big part of my physical being just tolerated. I want them to not care at all or even like it. I think, given how much rejection I have faced for my height, it would make sense for my partner to at least have no issues with it or like it. What do you guys think? Am I wrong for this? I ended up rejecting her." So in the comments to this post, you saw a lot of people that were saying, yeah, you're totally right for not going out with this girl. And I have to say, from my perspective, that makes no sense at all, to say it mildly. Because he's making a problem out of something that is not even a problem to begin with. And she gives him multiple opportunities to just schedule the date with him. Because she says, my ex was 5'3", or in other words, I have no problem dating men or even sleeping with men that are 5'3". And then later she says, I would be lying if I said I liked your height. Or in other words, despite you being 5'3", I would still go out with you. I would even still bang you. But this is how you see how short men make a big issue out of something that women do not see as a big issue. But despite that she says, well, I would still sleep with you, he basically says, well, yeah, it didn't sit well with me. And of course, especially if you're going to ask a question like this, because this is a question basically asking her to validate you, and you never want to do that because that comes off insecure, and what comes off insecure always comes off unattractive to women. You're just going to put her off, but she gave him another chance even after he asked this to her. And of course, it's true that women prefer taller men, but it doesn't have to be a deal breaker unless you make it a deal breaker. And the thing is that if a woman doesn't like you, she's not even going to talk with you, especially on a dating app. If you're matching with her and you have somehow, somewhere mentioned, I'm 5'3", then she is open to the idea of going out with you, even sleeping with you, especially on dating apps. She's open to the idea of sleeping with you despite that you are 5'3". And also, what kind of answer do you expect to this question, well, do you like my height? Of course, there aren't going to be women out there that are going to tell you, well, I love it, yeah, I dream about dating a guy that is 5'3". Of course, that women are not going to say that. But imagine that you're going on a date with her and everything can work out well. She can find you very charismatic. She likes your look overall, despite that you're 5'3". She likes everything beside the fact that you're 5'3". But now you have thrown that possibility that you're really going to like her and that she really likes you. Even that one day you end up in a relationship with her and the white picket fence and the wedding and all of that, you're throwing it out of the window because she tells you, well, I do not like guys in general that are 5'3", but I would still date you. And if you're not tall, then you still have so many other ways to be attractive to women overall. Because you can still be very charismatic, you can still be very confident, you can still have a really great sense of style. The way you put yourself together, your style, your clothing, your shoes especially, they can actually make you look taller, believe it or not. Your lifestyle, your ambition, the way that you flirt with women, the way that you build tension, all of that basically, yeah, you're throwing it out of the window. You're basically saying, well, the only thing that I have going for myself is, yeah, perhaps that I'm 5'3". But all of that other stuff is not important. Because I've also dated women that were a little bit taller than me, but I really didn't care about it. And I have also met a ton of tall guys that have nothing else going for them beside that they are 6 feet. Because if you're 6 feet tall, but you don't know how to talk, and you're boring, and you cannot flirt with women, then what's even the point? You might get women interested in you, but you're not going to get anything past that. And that's basically it, guys. That's why I always say most guys, they don't have a looks problem or a height problem or anything like that. They have a self-sabotage problem. And the thing is that if you want to be that attractive guy, then you need to be 100% sold on yourself first. And you need to have 100% conviction that you have all of your stuff together and that you are that guy that is a great offer for women. And you should believe that despite you being 5'3". Because if you're not going to believe that women are going to love you and like you and want to have enthusiastic bedroom action with you, even if you're 5'3", if you do not believe it, then women are also not going to believe it. So that's it, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns like this. And if you want my help in your dating life in the next few months for you to get the results that you want, then feel free to book a call with me with the link in the bio. And that's it, guys. Peace.